Hello, hello, hello. All right, I'll stop stuffing my face full of Peyton's chocolates downstairs. How's everybody doing? Happy Wednesday. My name is Darlene. I am the owner here at Sand Creek Quilting, home of Featherweight Doctor in Sandpoint, Idaho. Tonight is Wednesday. It is what I call my work in progress show as an online community. We're going to come together tonight and celebrate our accomplishments. For those of us who have completed things or have works in progress, we're going to look at some pictures. Also, there has been a ton of questions about our Ukraine Quilt project, so I'm going to talk about that a little bit. We have some special friends joining us from, Minnesota at Quilt Haven. These girls are having a Featherweight Festival. Yes, please. That sounds like so much fun. So we're going to talk a little bit about that tonight too. So we have lots of things going on. I hope everybody's having a good day. I'm having a great day. I got all excited because earlier this week it was really sunny and summery outside, and I thought, oh, summer's here. Yeah, not so much. Today I wore a summer dress and I've been sorry all day long. I had a winter coat on most of the day here in the shop. Live and learn. I got a little excited and took out the summer clothes a little too fast. So let's go. Let me go to some to say hi to some friends. We're gonna just let me visit for the community for a minute, and then we're gonna get going. If this is the first time you're joining me, this is going to be our new programming on Wednesday night. We're gonna do a work in progress, and we're gonna share the segment with another block, a different block construction for a few weeks, just to get everybody kind of excited about making some 8.5-inch blocks. So let me say hi to some people, and then we're going to get rolling, see who's on. Tonight I'm going to be using the Quilt cutting system to cut my blocks out, and then I'm going to be piecing here on on a Featherweight. It's a 1934 school bell that I have in the orphanage, so it should be fun. All right, let's the ladies are on. Okay, so Angel is here from Houston. Hi, Angel. Linda is on. Odie's on. Kathy's on from Addie, Washington. Becky's on from Kennydale. Linda's on from Texas. Debbie's on from Kentucky. She says 80 today and freezing come Friday. What's with Mother Nature in Kentucky? Good Lord. Mary's on from Kansas. Jane Quilter. It says that the Featherweight Festival ladies are watching and they're waving. Hey, hi girls. Welcome. Oh my gosh, I got the sweetest email. I'll tell you guys about it in a minute from Beth. I'll read it to you, but let me just say hi to a few more friends. Deanna's on from Napa Vine. Mel and Joe. Hi, sweet peas. See, Pam's on. Pam, Pam, it was your quilt that I got for the work in progress. I believe so. I'm assuming it was Pam from Maine. Jen's on. Polly's there. Hi, Polly. Julie's on. Hi, Julie. I got your picture too. Gwen's on. Hello, hello. Bonnie Pelton is on from Illinois. Okay, so let me show you guys this. All right. Meet Beth and Tuxedo Man. I'm sure Tuxedo Man has a name. It says here in my email, the owners were there are 22 featherweights, and their owners are laughing, sewing, and being served wine by the shop owner. Yes, please, sign me up. It's a 3-day festival this week, another session next week with some open seats. So for those of you in Minnesota, contact Quilt Haven. She said that you guys are going to be tuning in to introduce you to the live events. Thanks for all you do for this crazy, fun featherweight world. Awesome. My pleasure. So for those of you joining me for the first time tonight, we are a tiny but mighty operation here in North Idaho. We are completely female founded, owned and run. I have been an enthusiast of the featherweight for about 16 years, and we have been a successful e-commerce for the last 5, just opening up our very first retail store just this past fall. I do 3 social media shows a week. One on Monday, I call it Ask the Doctor. I answer viewer questions on quilting and the featherweight. Wednesday is Work in Progress Wednesday, but we're now adding a block demonstration for the Ukraine Quilts, which I also will talk about here in a moment. And then Friday is my favorite show of the week. It's called the Sip and Sew. I literally grab a half a glass of wine. If I'm being honest, sometimes it's a full glass of wine, featherweight, and a quilt project of my choice, and I chat with the world. So all of my shows are 4 o'clock Pacific right here on Facebook and YouTube, and I would love, love, love if you would join this amazing online community that has come around the shop and myself. I am one blessed lady. So welcome, 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 Featherweight Festival ladies from Minnesota. All right, let's see. She also sent some other pictures. Here's some of the ladies. Look at those beautiful machines. Look at those beautiful machines. And here's another one. Ah, you guys look like you're having so much fun. Ooh, I love that. That quilt there and right in the front, that yellow, red, and white and orange one. That looks like so much fun. Very cool. Well, welcome. Okay, so I've had some other pictures sent in this week. Julie Campbell is relatively new in the last couple of months to our featherweight community. She has joined in like one of the troop. And she sent this today. So this is from Julie Campbell in East Tennessee. Nope, not that. There. Look at that cute little tea mat. She says this little guy is a sample for our May Featherweight Club meeting project I will be teaching. It's the mug. What's a mug rug without the mug and the snacks? And they're pistachios, which are my favorites. So that's amazing. Thanks, Julie. What a great project. That's awesome. All right, who do we have next? I think we have Angel. So first of all, I want to just publicly apologize. Cindy, if you're on, Cindy Hinkle, Cindy and Jen out there in Michigan, I couldn't get your pictures off of my Facebook Messenger today. I tried a couple times. So next time, send me an email to info@featherweightdoctor.com. There's lots of, it was just easier for me to take it out of email and put it into my broadcast software. So, oh my gosh, did you just walk by the camera? Oh, everybody says hi. I didn't see you. Jane says that the Featherweight Festival ladies are sipping wine with a big pizza meal tonight. Again, amazing. Very cool. So here is Angel's. Now, Angel Herring is a very well-known viewer. She lives in Houston. Purple is her favorite color. So no one will be surprised at all by this next picture. So she made these for her sewing room, and I just love it. Look at what Angel did. Fingernail polish and lipstick. I mean, come on. She said she also has been working on this beauty. I couldn't flip it. Sorry. It says summertime is so SEW sweet. Love it, Angel. I love small projects. They give you a lot of encouragement. All right. Ms. Franny Pants is on next. Franny is our honorary naughty Franny. She lives in Abilene, Kansas. Her sisters watch often. And these are her blocks she has in progress. All I can say, Fran, is look at all those half square triangles. That would make me want to poke my eyes out. But I love the colors, and they are so, look at the points, everybody. Way to go, Miss Fran. All right, and then this, let's hold on here. I love the team. Let me read comments. Hi, Michelle. Hello. Oh, it was Pam Ernest. Cool. You signed it, Pam, but I was pretty sure it was Pam from Maine. You're next, girl. You're next. Oh. Let's see. Oh, Jim Reese. Jim Reese is on Sandy, and he wanted, this is Sandy Reese's son, the Tattletale. He wanted everybody to know that Sandy Reese finally cleaned out one of her 3 featherweights. Way to go. Woman, I would have a talk with that boy. The level of disrespect. All right, here is Miss Pam from Maine. Polly, I think Fran does have the patience of a saint. I think you're right. All right, look at that. Is that a tree skirt? That's spectacular. And I see velvet in there, which means that that Pam from Maine was fearless and there's a ruffle. Did you use the featherweight for the ruffler, or do you use your other machine? I'm just curious, Pam. Oh, Sandy Reese wanted everybody to also know that she also cleaned her genome. So good job. Good job. All right, we have last but certainly not least, my amazing mom-in-law has been sewing up a storm, and here are some new wall hangings. Look at those borders. Again, lots of half square triangles. Make me want to poke my eyes out. But Mom, you can send me that. This is my happy place one. I'd be happy to accept the gift. She's like, yeah, right, Darlene, make your own. Oh, she did? Oh, okay. I want the pink one. All right, everybody. Well, let's see what else we have to talk about tonight. Okay. So this is a shameless plug, but I have been on the hunt for a good ruler foot for the featherweight. And what I mean by ruler foot is a foot that acts like a long arm hopping foot that you can use a thick edged ruler to make straight stitches. Oh, you're Bernina. Okay, Pam. Well, it looks fantastic. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna show you real quick what I've managed to find. Oops, sorry. Whoop, whoop. All right, so here is the hopping foot. If you have a Bernina, it is a 72. This one doesn't have a spring, but I found a hopping foot that is not a westerly hopping foot that actually works on the featherweight. And that, in conjunction with this Quilter Select ruler, will create straight line ruler work on the featherweight. And these items are going up on our website. I have a limited supply. They're going to be up tonight. But I finally figured out how to get it dialed in. And so I finally feel like I can put it out there and then educate where I need to. Oh, you used your AccuQuilt for the 1/2-inch squares. Look at you. Good job. Good job. All right. So that is coming soon. Now, Mel is full of good ideas, just in case you guys didn't know that. She has been asking about the sew along. There's some stuff in the works that I can't talk about yet, but it is basically being a ginormous time suck for me. It's all good stuff. You guys should be very excited. But I haven't been able to put the time into getting my sew along off the ground. And so Mel was like, why don't you just do some blocks and we can use it for the Ukraine projects and do a demo with that each week. And I'm like, winner, chicken dinner. That doesn't take any planning on my part. So that's what we're going to do for the next couple weeks. We're going to have weeks. We're going to do work in progress, and we're also going to do a block out of yellow, blue, white fabric for the Ukraine projects. Let's see. Quilt Haven on Main carries the Quilter Select rulers. Oh, yes. These are my favorite. If you guys do not have a local place, they will be on the Featherweight website. But if you are local, you have a local shop that carries these, support your local shops. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut out a block. I guess I don't really need my sewing machine up just yet.
Do you want to show toasted marshmallow?
Oh, you guys want to see Luna May? Ray is cuddled up with her. Let's see here. There she is, our little toasted marshmallow. She's a whopping 22 pounds. Whopping 22 pounds. Hi, Peyton.
I wish I was a whopping 22 pounds.
No. All right, so I chose a fabric palette for our Ukraine blocks. So let me explain what we're doing. So we are making, as a community, we are making 8.5-inch blocks. 8.5-inch blocks is the unfinished size. 8-inch will be the finished size. We are sending them initially to Mel unless Mel gets overrun, and then I have other people that will back up Mel. We are still looking for some quilters to do some finishing work once we start getting these quilts together. And I have some other people tracking down agencies that can get the quilts to the people who need them in Ukraine. So that's what we're doing. Oh, good. Yes, Karen, did you get my email this afternoon? I responded back to you. So I sent you Mel's email, or address. I am not going to put Mel's address out on the airwaves. If you guys have finished blocks, please just email me directly at info at featherweightdoctor, all spelled out, all one word, .com. And I will send you Mel's address, but I'm not going to just put it out on the airwaves. Yeah, contact me for the address. So here is my palette. Ray took a picture earlier. This is my focal fabric. It just has a yellow lily on it, and it's mostly blue. I didn't get too caught up in the fact that it had to be the right shade of blue. I just was looking for blue, predominantly blue fabric, predominantly yellow fabric, and then some accents to go with it. So here's my focal. We're going to do, I have a light blue with it and a dark navy. Isn't that pretty? I love that, actually. And then I also have grunge. I did yellow and white grunge. Okay, so that's our palette, or my palette, I should say. I am doing a block called a diamond star pattern. It comes, if you have a Go cutter, an AccuQuilt Go cutter, it came as part of your, it's an included block with your cutter. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to stand up. I think, how am I going to do this? I think I'm going to put this over here. So tonight's, I'm going to put the pattern, this pattern up for on my blog tomorrow. So I'm going to have cutting instructions whether you have an AccuQuilt cutter or not. So that way, because a lot of people have been asking me like what kind of blocks I want, what you know I want them to look at. What I would love for you guys to do is just to go into your stashes and pull fabric you already have. Make some 8.5-inch blocks that you're comfortable making. And if you need suggestions and helpful ideas, then this show is going to be for you on Wednesdays. And just have fun and think about the people that we're doing all this for. They can use all of our kind thoughts and prayers that they can get. So, yes. Uh-oh. Oh, Mary says, Peyton, I got my toffee. Love it. Need more, though. That's funny. Oh, and thank you for all your messages because we wrote on the boxes.
Oh yeah.
Yes, AccuQuilt always has great sales. Probably should never need to feel like you need to pay full price. So, okay. So tonight's block, bye Peyton. If you are going to sew along with us, you will need out of your Go set, you'll need your die 2, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. And what we're going to do is just start cutting. I've got all my stuff kind of pre-cut. One of the things that I hear people kind of complain about with the AccuQuilt is that there's a lot of waste. You definitely do use more fabric using the AccuQuilt, but the precision of it, I think, far outweighs the waste, in my professional opinion. I have never, and I have been a quilter for 26 years, had blocks go together so perfectly as when I use the AccuQuilt system. I think it's because there's always that human error element if you're using a rotary cutter and a conventional mat and ruler, where this removes, they're gone. They gone. This removes all of that human error element. So I'm just going to start cutting again. Let me just do this really quick and that, and then you can see what I'm doing. All right, so this block requires a 3 1/4 inch center square. That's that square. That's already cut down. We are going to cut a 1/4 square triangle on here. So that our 1/4 square triangle is, I'm going to do it in white. Where's my cutting mat? There. Okay. Oh, la, 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 la. Okay, so these 1/4 square triangles are pretty spectacular because they have the notches out of them, so you can totally line everything up without fussing. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I have, because I've done some production quilts with these, so I have bought new cutting mats, but for the most part, they last a really long time. So here's 4, with the little notches on the end. This is what ensures a good, clean join. Do you have a finished one? I don't. I'm going to make it right now, Jen or Cindy, so you will see it in just a moment. Hi, Bernadette. Hello, hello. So here's the waist. There is some waist. That's my Eleanor Burns impression. Okay. And then the next thing is going to be our squares, 2.5 inches. You need 4 of them for the block. Here we go. Four perfectly cut 2.5 inch squares. So there's that. That's our outside edge. More Eleanor Burns. Okay. And then let's see what else. We need super dark half square. Number 5. There's number 5. Oh, I guess I could have. I just cut the center at 3 1/4. I did not use the go. I just cut 3 1/4. The rest of them are going to be on the 5s. So I'm going to make sure I get my, that's not right. Okay. Is that a 5? That is a 5. You guys are giving me live as it happens. Exactly. Good Lord, help us all. All right, we have our little yellow half square triangles there. And then we have, let's see here. Okay, and then we're going to cut. Now I can cut up to 6 lengths here. I'm going to cut, I think 4, not 6, but you can cut 6. So that's pretty awesome. Cutting 6 of these at the same time, I'd say. Okay, there we go. Little half square triangles. See, small amount of waste, but well worth the not having a frustrating time. Okay. All right, so here we go. Here's all of our blocks cut. I'm gonna put my cutter away. Now, what I like to do before I get going on construction is I need to make sure that everything lays out right. So I'm going to put my block on point. I'm going to put the yellow right around the center of this, like so. Oops. Let's turn this the right way. This. And then from there, I'm going to have my squares in the corners like this. Again, I'll put the directions, the cutting directions out on the blog in the morning, whether you have the AccuQuilt or not. So that way, if you guys want to do the block that I am currently putting together, you can have the directions. So cute. I love it. Good. I'm glad. Get out your AccuQuilt systems. They are absolutely addicting. Absolutely addicting. I'm so curious if the AccuCutters could be used with an older die. I don't know. I actually have the Studio die cutter because that's how I cut a bunch of my merchandise for the website. And it makes me wonder if, like, I know I can use a converter with it, but this machine is like super easy to take in and out, where my Studio cutter is not. So, okay, I'm going to start with putting my 1/4 square triangles on my center here. And again, so here I'm just lining everything up. I'm not being really careful not to stretch and distort my bias edges. For those of you who are familiar, you know, oops, that those have square triangles, quarter square triangles have bias edges on them, so you have to be really careful. All right, there's that, and I'm going to put my other side on. Now, technically, if I was being a good quilter, I should be pressing all of this as I go, but for show purposes, I'm going to just let her rip, tater chip. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to take out this. I'm just going to press all this open. Hi, Kathy. I've done the Pat Sloan's quilters for Ukraine Quilts, but it's too large for our charity. Oh, is 8.5 inches better, Molly? Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to get my other ones. So for those of you who watch regularly, I mentioned earlier this week that I have some tattoo work coming. I thought it was going to be Thursday and things just got moved to Friday. So that'll be fun for the sip and sew. Okay. This. Let's see here. Hi, Christy. Hope Arizona is treating you well. Now look, I just want to show you this. See what those little notches cut? Everything lines up perfectly. So you know how to center it as opposed to like having to eyeball where your 1/4 inch is. It's fantastic. Tonight I am using a 1934 school bell out of the orphanage. It's the one that I picked up recently that doesn't have anything with it. It's just the machine, but still in really, really nice shape, as you can see. All right, so here is my center here, and now I'm going to go ahead and start making my corner units here. So I'm going to start sewing. See, again, what's cool about this is I'm sewing this 1/4 square triangle on to basically making a flying geese block, but it all lines up. See, my little nipped corners all line up, and so I don't have to worry about getting it perfectly precise. Uh-oh, hold on, let's not drag that. I think I'm going to do all of these at the same time, actually. All right. Uh-oh. Do you think I'm going to show you? Oh, no, we are not live tattooing on the Sip and Sew. No, 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 no. I don't particularly love the tattoo. I just like the end result. Okay, one more. So Luna had our vet visit last night. Big girl is 21 pounds at 14 weeks, which means she's only a 1/4 of her finished size because she should be around 80 fully grown. Okay, so again, I'm not going to stop and iron this. I'm just finger pressing everything out. Obviously, you know, if I wasn't trying to keep up with a show, I'd have an ironing board close and I'd be pressing everything the way that I should be. But we're going to cheat. Denise's wallpaper turned out really good. Yes, Mel, you keep an eye on that weather. I will forgive you if you have to jump off. Okay. So I'm going to run out of time. Oh. Molly Smith says, but it could be so educational, Darlene. Those of us who have no idea what a tattoo oh no. No. We're not sacrificing Darlene's body for educational purposes. It hurts a lot. That's all you need to know. I saw the drawings of the featherweight rendering a little bit ago. Getting excited. Getting excited. Oh no, Anna's in a closet. Oh my gosh, you guys. Please be careful.
No.
So I'll tell you a story. You'll think this is cute. When Ray was little, her and my son, were raised in the time in our country where we have school shootings. It's awful. It's awful. But they were always really scared about intruder drills in school. So what would happen would be we would get them when we lived in Arizona, and the kids were allowed to have their phones with them. So I would get a call or a text from Ray or for Cole, mostly Ray, I guess. And they would be scared because they'd be stuffed somewhere in the school. They didn't know whether it was a drill or not. It was terrifying. But anyway, to calm them down, I would start sending puppy pictures to calm everybody down. Hi, Therese. So I wish I could send you puppy pictures right now. Those of you who are in safe places, but probably not really comfortable places, just to calm you down a little bit. I'll be your puppy person, your puppy picture person. No, there's some severe weather, so there's a couple people in a closet watching. Reagan's like, I'll send them puppy pictures. It helped. Hi, Jan. That's okay. You're late. Better late than never. That's my motto. All right, I'm just finger pressing out some flying geese blocks because I'm being lazy and I don't feel like plugging in my iron. Okay, you guys can see all of our components are together. So now I'm just going to start webbing this block together. I remember when I was pregnant with my son and Columbine happened, which was the first kind of formalized school shooting. And I remember thinking about the kind of world I was bringing my unborn child into. And I remember having peace about it when it came to my kids anyway. So it's still scary stuff. Okay. So here we go. We're just going to keep webbing this together. We're almost done. Cindy and Jen, ready for the big reveal here. For those of you watching, we do have a couple of open spaces at Quilt Camp. There's been some things that have come up. So if you were on the fence about it and then you heard it was full, we are back open again. Please contact the shop, and I would love to be able to return some deposits for some gals that can't come. One of the hard parts about working with grunge is it's really hard to tell which is the right way. Okay, we're almost there, but this is what we got so far. I'm about to make 3 more seams. Oh, Linda, she says I'm old. She remembers the Cuban Missile Crisis. My husband, who grew up in southern Indiana, remembers drill missile drills. I don't remember that. I'm a couple years younger than him. I don't remember doing that where I grew up, but Mel, she goes, "You are sewing fast, Darlene. I don't know how to sew any other way. Not one to let the grass grow under my feet. That's for darn sure." Okay. I actually thought about making one ahead of time, just in case. And I thought, yeah, what fun would that be? To be prepared and all. All right. Oh, you haven't seen the webbing together, Bernadette? This is how I do almost all of my blocks, actually. Okay. Oh, Mel, Tornado Watch posted. All right, here she is. Here we go. So this block, along with a few others, will head out to Miss Mel in Mississippi, and hopefully they will find themselves in some beautiful quilts. Judy P said we had drills for nuclear bombs in the 50s. Yeah, I think I have to think of what I'm sewing, what to wear. Brain function is slow. Hi, Myra. Oh, good. You got home from the quilt store in time. Yes. All right, friends. Well, for those of you who are in some rough weather right now, please be careful. We'll be thinking about you. And I would love, Anna, especially you in the closet, and Mel, who's under a tornado watch. Will you guys just email me later so I know you're okay? Because I actually will think about you later and not be able to sleep. Because I love you all. Okay. Molly says, I had a scary experience in school decades later before cell phones, and must have been so frightening for my mom. Thankful parents have better ways of, yeah, it's true, but most of the schools won't let the kids have the cell phones. I would tell my kids that they could get detention all day long if they could keep their cell phones on them. I didn't care. Because I just needed to know. Like, that's just awful. I needed to know. All right, friends. Thanks for joining me tonight. Thank you so much for those of you who sent in pictures. Way to go. You guys are inspiring. Thanks so much. Everybody have a great night. Please stay safe. I will talk to everybody on Friday for the best day of the week, which is my Sip and Sew. Thanks for tuning in.